sleeping in tidy, extremely whiteys. Not having a screen on your window. Do you want all the bugs? Because that's how you get all the bugs. Bringing home a box of 4 donuts for a family of 5. I realize this is going to be a broad comedy poking fun at the far right, but 18 seconds in and this is feeling all of the broad and much less of the comedy. Also, not including any pictures on the front page above the fold. Do you think we read the Langley Falls Post for the articles?
Steve, you've only got one sister. Be nice.
Thinking kindness is directly related to scarcity.
Steve's big boy hair isn't going to come in any faster with you taunting him.
Public pubic patter.
Do you know Lou Ferrigno was deaf? I don't know, somehow it's hard to take him as seriously.
Better than being tone deaf, like this humor is, and even was, in 2005. Also, incredible Hulk shaming. You won't like him when he's shamed.
Francine, you be very careful out there today. We're at Terror Alert Orange.
Not labeling your fridge chart. As far as I know, you just like vertical color rainbows that allow you to indicate your favorite color of the day. Damn it, Stan, lives are at stake. Good thing he packed his gun with the toaster-only bullets. Otherwise, he might have damaged the counter or cupboards.
Hey, Steve, how's it going with that gal on the lacrosse team I picked out for you?
Yeah, the point of the humor is that Stan is supposed to be a terrible father and chauvinistic pig and blah, blah, blah. So how about 5 self-aware sins? And then we'll just move on with our day.
Actually, Dad, I have decided to go for the brass ring.
Comparing a woman's merit to a copper and zinc alloy aside, if Steve's going this route, why not say gold or diamond or simply the out-of-my-league ring? Also, choosing to eat eggs and bacon when there's a box of donuts nearby.
I think you got a shot, Steve, as long as you don't wear that Shazam shirt.
That's sacrilevist. All right, I've had it with these donuts, which have gone from 4 in the opening to 5 and now 8. I really don't want to be the donut police this entire episode, so here's a sinner's dozen to cover the rest of the scene. I wonder what the donut police's favorite snack is.
You know, we can't all look like those anorexic aliens in the James Cameron movies.
Movies? Plural? I guess I'll give you aliens, because the xenomorphs are indeed skin and bones, but are you suggesting that the NTI should also be included in this conversation? Because those things were probably here long before us and can be all sorts of curvy if they want.
Oh, God, I've got a bear claw in my ass.
If you've got a bear claw in your butt, then you put it there, because none of these donuts made it there, unless your butt is what we think is your stomach.
Now, how about the beer?
I'll just pass over any problematic humor sins here to point out that unless she can fly, there is no way her Dick Van Dyking that ottoman would have resulted in this trajectory.
Hey, George, it's God.
This phone call bit goes on beating off around the bush for quite some time.
Dad, get off me! I have to study for my term paper!
This is the only issue Haley has with this scenario?
Hey, dumbass! Your dog's half dead!
Considering he's dragging him and you can't even see the eyes, why wouldn't you assume the dog is all the way dead? Unless you're in a relationship with Danny Trejo, you should never sleep this close to a machete.
I was an Olympic skier before the CIA switched my brain with a goldfish.
Well, what were we supposed to do? Just let East Germany win that gold medal? Not on my watch.
So wait, you cared so much about skiing that you switched out the brain of an East German competitor with a goldfish, but you still let them win gold medals in tons of other events? And this is 1986, not an Olympic year, meaning this is some lower profile ski championship that Stan thought was so important. This is the weirdest backstory for a character ever written. So even if those glass shards managed to get through the ski mask he was wearing when he jumped out of the mall, how did he get the ski mask off without dislodging them?
Picnic in the park?
I can't. I have this paper due.
I was going to sin turning down a date to study, but then I realized he said picnic, which I would turn down even if the only other option were a razor blade colonoscopy. So the sin, as always, is picnics.
Sorry about that. Once every 7 hours, like clockwork.
This is either a sin for you not paying attention to your cycle or purposely timing your goo splurt for this encounter.
Hillary is here of her own free will because she wants to have dinner with Steve.
Kidnapping.
Hillary, look out for the mines!
Murder.
If Steve needs power, I'll rig the school election and make him student body president.
Thinking being student body president will give one anything more than further reason for classmates to hate them. And wedgies. So many wedgies. Also, this show does the opposite of Family Guy most of the time, in that it has a much clearer focus and falls more in line with a standard sitcom-style scenario. And the humor can be above average a lot of the time. But then it has to occasionally go to these pop culture one-off jokes that make Family Guy so f***ing irritating to watch.
Doris, could you please send in our high school mascot?
Not only is the mascot already there, but in full mascot gear. It must be nice to be a Seth MacFarlane cartoon and not have to worry about things like physics or reality or your audience's standards.
I want to ride the buffalo!
Riding the buffalo. And no, not the fun sexual position where the girl's on top and you grab her breast before screaming a different girl's name. And I mean, I've heard that's a thing. And now that I think about it, that might be called the bucking bronco. I mean, well, that's what I heard once when I was being distracted while trying to read the Bible and donate money to cancer research. Roger said that his body squirted that green goo every 7 hours, so it's absolutely shocking to see that his chair is still clean the next morning after nearly 10 hours have gone by.
I never knew Todd's mom had a website.
Pretty sexy, huh, guys?
Sure is, Todd.
In case anyone's keeping track, the episode is averaging an incest joke every 7 minutes or so. And when I say joke, I mean a character mentions casual incest, and that is apparently supposed to equal funny.
It's too risky right now. I'll come back tonight.
In case anyone's keeping track, the episode is averaging a bestiality joke every 5 minutes or so. And when I say joke, I mean a character mentions
Mr. Smith, I'm afraid there's a problem with your son. Oh God, he's gay. This is it. This is the gay call.
I know I said the thing earlier about this being the point of Stan's character, but that's just f***ing hell. Also, popping that many pills, or any pills, without water.
That was crazy to think any girl could ever like me.
There is truth to this statement, but it has less to do with looks and more to do with being a terrible person.
But if you expect to get any boob, I'm gonna need a buttload of Twinkies.
Racketeering.
A grown man getting a wedgie.
At least it wasn't atomic.
It's okay. This one will be mine.
I want her to like me. I like this better anyway. That's gonna leave a mark.
You're cool with chicks. You're cool with chicks.
I think I can. I think I can.
Wait a minute. That's it. I just need to get a dog, and women will be all over my jock.
That doesn't make sense.
That's a messed up looking dog.
Pray the Lord my soul to take.
That was lovely.
Score! Score! Score!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Steve, this is your father.
Get out of here, Dad! I'm not coming out!
It's okay,
Please, honey,
Reggie.
this is what I do.
Don't be mad at him, please.
I'll gouge your left eye out with my thumb. Now, you're not, you freak.